It was that all of those bids and offers, so we were the people in the middle. The buyers and sellers were coming in to meet someplace, but they needed somebody to make a market. Otherwise, the buyer and seller would just meet or not meet, because this guy's willing to sell at 14, this guy's willing to buy them at 12. There's no trade. There's no trade there until either this guy steps up to 14, if this offer is still there, or this guy steps down to 12, or they meet in the middle at 13. Otherwise, these are just sitting there and it's silent. All the bids and offers can come in like that, but without the guys in the middle that are making trades. So it became incumbent on us, Brian, the guys in the pits, to know that there's a big 14 offer over there. It's Merrill Lynch, or it's Dean Witter, or it's E.F. Hutton, or it's Prudential Bache, or it's Bear Stearns or Lehman or Goldman or whomever, but it's over there. And the bid is over here, and it's one of the other big banks or whatever. And so they're just trying to buy them and sell them, knowing they can lean on that offer. So if I get short and I need to cover, I can hit that broker. Buy them, Tommy, I'll take them. And then you buy and cover and cut your loss. Or if I've sold them and they're falling and I think they're going to keep falling, I can hit that bid over here. So all the traders in the middle are taking risk for moments in time, just knowing that they have all this stuff in their head about there's a buyer there, a buyer over here rather, and a seller over there. And if I can scalp in between, I know I have a safety net on either of these two sides. And all of a sudden the market starts moving up and down, and these bids and offers are moving back and forth, and the traders have to read that tape, as they say, and then jump ahead of it just quicker than the next trade. And to the extent that you could do that, you could make a fortune. They used to always say that you can make or break a fortune in the stock market, but you make or break corporations in the commodities markets. Because again, you're trading a natural gas contract, for instance. Natural gas, one contract is $1 million. One contract. So you can imagine that if somebody says, I'll take 100, he's taking down $100 million worth of natural gas. That's a big player. And that's why it can make or break. And when commodities make big moves up or down, they just go. There's air pockets, like happened when those Saudi oil fields were hit by the drones. The crude oil contract, WTI, West Texas Intermediate, jumped 20%. Soon as it opened for trading Sunday night, jumped 20%, sold off immediately, but jumped 20%, sold off to only being up 10%, and then fluttered around and finished up 15% on the day over a 12-hour period. But that initial jump to up 20%, that air pocket that happened, I guarantee you broke a lot of people on that. And that's, like I say, you can break corporations on those kinds of moves.
Hi, it's Brian Rose from London Real, and I've just sat down with Jon Najarian, legendary options trader, Hall of Famer, and TV celebrity. You might know him as host of CNBC's Halftime Report, or from his books, How I Trade Options and The 22 Rules of Investing.
I think there's just so much information in options that isn't available in stock. I think it's all about leverage and defining your risk. And if you can do those two things, I think you can be in this game a long time and make money.
Well, in just a few days, Jon will finally reveal what made him a legendary options trader. In a private broadcast that won't be available on YouTube or anywhere public, he'll show an exclusive group of people how he's been using special infrastructure that's only available to institutional investors. Something that allows him to get a critical piece of information directly from the market exchanges. Information that can tip you off about big market moves a few days before they happen.
We built this algorithm that looked for unusual trading patterns in the market. Once you find those patterns, then it makes it a lot easier to coattail on the smart money.
Now, as a former Wall Street banker myself, I am super excited to share this investment strategy for the very first time. As the host of this episode, I'm able to offer you exclusive rights to a seat at his free training. But you must act now to secure your place. So click on the link below or go to londonreal.tv/options to lock in your spot. And I will see you there.